Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Sorry for the very slight delay there. It's very last minute as well, but it only just occurred to me that we've got a lot of games to go over. There's a bit of a glare which I'm going to see if I can try and get rid of. It's probably the TV actually that's doing most of the glare actually. Let's see if this could work. It's okay. If only the TV weren't so bright. Ethan, welcome. Owen, welcome. Jack, welcome as well. It's good to see a lot of you here. How's the audio, by the way? I do make sure we pass that check before we start the stream. As long as there's nothing else playing in the background, it should be okay. So, to give you an idea what we've got through, we've got quite a lot because we have got not only some Championship games, but some FA Cup games to go through as well. So we've got a crap ton of games to go over. Blue Terrier is excited with Cal Eiting. I knew he would sign. And I was just glad that that was confirmed in the end. What was I going to say? Also, I might be a little bit drunk tonight. Well, for a start, it's the first day out of dry January, so definitely celebrate that. But it's also my brother's birthday as well, so it gave me an extra excuse to drink as well. And I am supposed to be going gym later as well, but I might not go in the end. Why is there a glare there? It's so irritating. Oh, Alexas, aren't we? Yeah, we are. I'm aware Matt is streaming. That could be a bit of a hindrance when doing this because we do have some Championship games tonight. We've got two, I believe, we're playing. We've got Millwall, Preston, and the one that Matt is streaming, Swansea Luton. Interesting choice. I probably would have maybe gone for Millwall Preston. Maybe he predicted more goals in that game, to be honest. Drunk at 7:30. Leave me alone. You can get drunk whenever. I'm looking forward to Bournemouth away next Wednesday. Yeah, good for you. Should be a fun game. I think they're going to take Bournemouth, well, a lot of teams at least will take Bournemouth quite seriously now based on the signings they made. You've got to remember, though, the signings are still going to take a little bit of time to, get settled, but it's a very exciting time when we watch Bournemouth again. You've got to remember even the manager, Scott Parker, and even with the good players they currently got with Solanke and Billing, it's going to be a really, really dangerous side to play up against. Here come all the Alki stuff. Yeah, I accept it. I embrace it. Right, so Birmingham Sheffield United, and I got to remind you what we're doing today. So we have got 4 games that are playing this weekend. I will double check on that. We have got, well, in fact, some of the Matchday 30 games are being played tomorrow. Huddersfield Derby and Barnsley Cardiff are all Matchday 30 games. The 2 games tonight, Millwall Preston and Swansea Luton, are actually games in hand that are being fulfilled. Obviously due to COVID, obviously. But with the games that are being played, so we've got 3 games on Saturday, and this is the Friday game. So this will be the early Friday game, the 7:45 kickoff. And yeah, so we've got those 4 there, and then we've also got some FA Cup games to go over as well. So that's just 4 to go through at the moment, and then in the FA Cup, we've got Man United and Middlesbrough, which will be interesting to simulate. And this is all the Championship games, by the way. I'll be simulating all the Championship games. Maybe a chance for Birmingham. It's a goal! What a strike! Brilliantly worked goal. And they score on the 31st minute. Wow, what a start. I think it's Gardner with the goal. I couldn't quite make out the shirt number. Yeah, Gardner with the goal. I'm surprised to see that advance. It's Troy Deeney who does well. Garner unmarked, top right corner, 1-0 Birmingham. So, yeah, so far we've got 1 game against Man U in the Championship. Well, that involves the Championship team at least, which is Man United Middlesbrough. Then we've got an all-Championship tie, Huddersfield Barnsley. Man City play Fulham. Peterborough and QPR is an all-Championship tie. Southampton play Coventry. Stoke play Wigan, so that's 6. Cambridge play Luton. And then we've got Liverpool playing Cardiff. Forest play Leicester. and Bournemouth play Boreham Wood. So that's 10 games in FA Cup, and that is 4 from the Championship. So we've actually got 2 games, and we've had 2 extra games that we normally have. Hogan is our top goal scorer, but he misses pretty much the most simple chances and one-on-one pretty much every game. Yeah, you'd think that he'd be even more incredible if he actually took those chances. So I'm just adjusting my seat a little bit. Even we sign someone, nobody. I get the joke. Her hand to Gibbs White. Can Sheffield United get 7 before half time? It doesn't look like it. B. Shah, who's the all-time championship goal scorer now. Good defending, actually, by Pedersen. If you've not hit the like button yet in this stream, guys, please do make sure you do hit the like button. It does tremendously help the growth of these streams. And if you've not hit the red subscribe button yet, please do so now, because we are really on the road to 1k subs. We are 70 subs away now. In fact, I need to get the subscription goal back as well. There it is. God, it's been a while since I've changed it, clearly. Let's just deal with this typing. But how have you guys been, by the way? You know, obviously, I've already said I have a full day in university on the Tuesday. And as a result, I do get quite drunk. So far, you know, I actually thought I was going to be more drunk than what I... bearing in mind what I had consumed. But, I don't know, my body's holding out today. It's doing quite a decent job. Clash fans, Birmingham trashing the stadium because, yeah, I don't like the trashing, but, you know, unfortunately, I think what will happen is that if you get a lot of overcrowding, that's definitely what's going to happen. Yeah. Right, we're back. Clearly, my internet definitely doesn't really want to hold out this time. What happened here? Why didn't Everidge try and really go for that? That surprises me more than anything. Right, well, we're back. Briefly disconnected, but we're back on. No, yeah, definitely. There was a little bit of lag at the moment, but we're back. Now our internet should be back now. Should be back. Mancini to get a draw, was offside high first, should have had a pen. Hit Mengi in the head and not hands. Hit Mengi in the head. Oh, it clearly hit the hand. I'm even going to look at the replay again. It was most definitely a blatant handball. I would go super instinctive if I keep lagging. It's good to see all of you, by the way. How have you guys been recently? That's the thing that I'd like to know. 9 of you watching. That's a decent amount. Thank you guys so much. Christian Eriksen, he's one of our own, says B's on tour. Yeah, that's definitely a good signing there. Ooh. So, okay, I'm just seeing this again. Why on earth has Everidge not done more there? Apparently, Derby have sold out a whole entire away section for Middlesbrough. They are clearly being very, very vocal, the fans now. I think what they're looking at is that they are trying to go to these games just to try and get the revenue up a little bit. I'm actually going to somewhere. Where are you going to, Rexy? Your game is against Frank Lampard. I'm not going to call him that name specifically. It would disrespect for the fact that I love him as a Chelsea player. But that should be a very exciting game. Although you have a great record against Lampard, minus that playoff semi-final. Stop crying, your heart out returns. Yeah. I'm off to football now. See you next stream. Alright, Jack, enjoy the football. It's a shame you have to go so soon, but don't worry about that. That's absolutely fine. Oh my goodness me. I can definitely feel the effects that my body's trying to get wasted, but it's doing so hard. It's working so hard not to. I tell you what, the level of indigestion is just insane. Eiting is the Dutch Perlo. Well, we'll see. I mean, for what I saw of Eiting, he was really good last year with Huddersfield. So I'm excited to see what he does in this second half of the season. It was just a shame that you could have had him at the start of this season. You know, you could have even been in a better position. When I go to Everton away on Saturday, I never thought I would see Lampard, Van der Beek and Ali. Well, yeah, they've changed the squad a little bit. I mean, Dele Alli, I don't know, he's going to be a very inspiring signing. Van der Beek could be a really good one. So, I'm excited how he gets on with Everton. I'm more excited about Van der Beek. Drunk on his first shandy, I can see that being a chance actually if I were to ever go to games. But the ironic thing about it is I don't order shandy. God, who does drink shandy? Not many people that I know drink shandy. Right, we've got a corner. Sheffield United. Final couple of minutes of the game. It's headed out, kind of. Davies. That's Ben Davies with the ball. Brewster. Trying to find Hurhan. Headed away. Wrong decision overall. Full time, 1-1. Can we do Southampton versus Coventry? We will do Southampton Coventry at some point. But I'm going to try and go through the match date 30 games first, if that's okay. So we'll go 1-1 draw to start things off. That's Friday's game, though. What do we have on Saturday? That is the question. Hang on, I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. There we go. So, we've got Blackpool, Bristol City. That is the next one. Both teams have not really had many signings in the transfer window. But both, you would argue, did well to keep their players. So, we'll do these kits, I think. 2 late signings for Forest, reaction, Alex. But both have worked with Cooper before, so I approve. Well, I need to remind myself on the Nottingham Forest's late window. There was one that stood out. I mean, obviously Sam Surridge. You know, I predicted before. Was Surridge a Swansea player when Cooper was in charge? I'm trying to remember. But yeah, there was also another one. Oh, what was his name? It was called Panzo. That's right, Jonathan Panzo, which is interesting as well. Where have you got him from? That's what I'm trying to work out now. His Twitter handle's called JP24, so I imagine he's 24 years old. He did work with Cooper at Swansea. Maybe, yeah, I was going to say, he would have been near his way out if he did work with Cooper. I mean, to be fair, he actually worked with Swansea for 2 years, so yeah, that would make sense. And then Panzo, where is he? Oh, from Dijon. Oh, he's, the signings from Dijon. Did Cooper really work with him? This signing, Panzo previously played under... Oh, in the... with England. He's an English player. Playing in the French League at Under-17s World Cup. Ah, I see the link here now. Okay. That might be... I think that might be one of those wild card ones. That's really, really good. We could have got Donny van der Beek and Harry Winks, but Bielsa said no. Well, it was either tight money or Bielsa being confident in his squad. Yeah, I just found out. Under-17s World Cup. Yeah, that's it, right. Where is the Leicester's community? Well, I think it is. QPR done, says person. What a name. I don't think they're done, but it's interesting, to be honest. I would have expected just a tiny bit more with their transfer business, but it's an interesting move, especially on Jeff Hendrick, which I'm just going to talk about now, but... We have got an opening goal for Bristol City. Andre Weimann scores the first goal in that game. I mean, so far they've been pretty much neck and neck. So, just no one closing down. Semenyo with the assist. He's been on form recently, Semenyo as well. I wish Mattisby supported Coventry. Oh, fair enough. Forster Jeff Andrew, yeah, I've got to say that. I remember that stunning goal he scored. I think it was against West Ham about 2 seasons ago. But then since that terrific performance, he's fallen down a cliff, really, to be honest. He's been really inconsistent with Newcastle. He's just not been playing consistently, and I think a move to the Championship would do him good. I don't know if he's going to be an immediate starting player with QPR, but in the position he plays in, he'll definitely offer some very invaluable experience. I think experience. Oh, has QPR played yet? They've got Peterborough in the FA Cup, so they have not yet. We're going through the midweek weekend games at the moment, and then we're going to go through the FA Cup games. I tell you what, I've got a banging headache now, and that's probably down to what I had today. So basically, to construct my day, arrive at uni at 9 in the morning, have lessons in the beginning, leave at midday to go to the pub for about 2 hours, 3 o'clock, have more lessons, finish at 6 o'clock, go to the pub again for another hour, then back home, celebrating my brother's birthday, having a nice steak dinner, and even having a tray baked cake, and within about 10 minutes later, I started the stream. So my body has been very, very busy today. It's not really had the chance to relax this season at the moment. You are this person's first subscriber, says Rexy. Are you talking about personal or are you talking about me? I mean, if that's the case, I actually know who was my very first subscriber. I think it was ADT, but he had another account. See you next year in the Premier League if you stay up. That is true. Yeah. With you being a QPR fan and obviously Bees on tour being a Brentford fan, that would be an interesting run. I tell you what, we can have 4 West London clubs even in the Premier League if Fulham, QPR get promoted and Brentford and of course Chelsea stay there. No Gatsby, no party, says Blue Terrier. I know where he is, but he is outside. It wouldn't surprise me if midstream he just makes an entrance and goes in. I was driving home and drove past him. Basically, he was just on parole. Patrol. That's the word, not parole. Oh, your person's first up. Oh, okay. Ooh. I want him at 10 by the end of the stream. So person needs to subscribe. I mean, if you guys can subscribe to person, that'll be fantastic. Carol Writing is one of our own, says Thunderball. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I knew you were going to be happy with Writing returning to Huddersfield. It was one I did foresee. I found the Morgan Rogers rumour a little bit more interesting, but if there was any of them that were going to take place, it was definitely going to be Eiting. That goes out of play there. Why do QPR barely spend any money? I think a lot of it is down to their reckless spending they did previously in the new owner. And I think they've kind of learnt their lesson and they just can't splash too much money. You could even remember wages may be involved. Money could have been spent more to improve facilities, scouting. There's so many layers that could, be used with the money, And you've got to consider the success that QPR have had, or the little success they've had in a few coming seasons. More success you generate, more money you create. And what QPR have done impressively, they've been a team under the radar. They've built a philosophy, a confidence, and Mark Warburton's just getting the best out of his players. So that is why, QPR, you would have considered them being an underdog based on the size of a team, but with the confidence they had from last year, they've just carried that on to this year, and they've been a breath of fresh air to watch. You think FFP? Yeah, and also sticking to that as well. You've got to be careful. Of course, they've not been banned, but, just to stick to the guidelines, you've got to be very careful with that. Thunderball saying we're going up. Well, it would be scenes if Huddersfield do go back up. That would be unbelievable. We ain't finishing mid-table with Tino and O'Brien in midfield, Sorba and Ward in attack. That sounds really, really strong when I think about it now. If they can all stay fit, and that's the most important part. You think Peterborough will beat us on Saturday? That's an interesting prediction. I will go on to the FA Cup predictions soon. I mean, it depends on the motivation. Both QPR and Peterborough didn't look in... Well, Peterborough beat Bristol Rovers, but even with that, they didn't look entirely motivated to go through. Neither did QPR. QPR tried to wipe out Brentford in 1967. That'll be an interesting rivalry when they go back and potentially see each other in the Premier League. Coventry's interesting. I think one thing that could hold them back of going up is the lack of transfer business. Potentially FFP, but also just with the size of the squad. I just don't think they've got the biggest budget compared to a lot of the teams around them. Mark Robbins is basically going to have to work on some really fantastic work to try and get this team up again, basically. Looks like Bristol City are going to hold on here, by the way. I think it would be great if Blackburn Forest went up. I completely agree. I definitely want both of those teams back. It actually surprises me that in my existence in this world, Nottingham Forest, were they in the Premier League, Nottingham Forest? I need to check when they were relegated. That's crazy. I've not done a football tales on Nottingham Forest. That would have been a really, really good, one to actually go to. Maybe I think it was 1999 when they got down. Or was it? It may have been a bit earlier than that. Right, so it ends 1-0 Bristol City. Interesting result. What's the next game? The next game is going to be rejuvenated Hull City. They also play a rejuvenated team in Preston North End. Now, Preston would have wanted to forget the first time they played against Hull, which was their 4-1 bashing against them in Deepdale. So they definitely do not want a repeat of that. I need to look at records. No, not records. I just need to look at and I tell you what would help. List of seasons. That would do it. Nottingham Forest list of seasons. This is what happens a lot of these times in these streams. I get very interested and sidetracked to one thing, and I completely ignore other people's notes. Right, so it looks like, let's just go to the recent 1996. I don't know. It was 1996, 7, 99 was the last time they were in the Premier League. 99 was the last time they were in the Premier League. Yeah. So the point I was going to make is I wasn't even born when Nottingham Forest were in the Premier League. So I would love to see them back in the Premier League. It was a bit similar with Leeds, although Leeds were in the Premier League for a couple of seasons when I was born. But obviously they went down there. Who won the last ever Division 1? That is a good question. Because obviously the Division 1, if you don't know, it got rebranded. Oops, has done. Yeah, I tell you what, he's impressed me. He really, really has. 13 viewers? Bloody hell. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much for turning up. I am not biased. Get out of it. Leave your bias outside the door. Oh, wait, that's not my phrase. I'm going to look into that. So, yeah, 304 was the last time Division 1 was around. Well, I just completely missed a goal. It is Preston taking the goal. A bit of lag. I think it's been fixed now. I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're back. Hang on a minute. I just want to see who won it in 2003-4. Daniel Johnson does well. Good strike. I think it's, yeah, it is Reece Jacobson with the goal. 1-0 Preston. It wouldn't surprise me if it was a team like Wigan or Sunderland who could have won it. Who won it in 2003 and 4? I'm just literally looking at the list of teams who've won it. I'm going to look for that specific season. Oh, wait. Last champions. Norwich. Yeah, it was Norwich City. Yeah, that's right. That was actually, when they won that, it was their first time to the Premier League as well, 4-5. Get my Wi-Fi sorted? Well, I'm sorry. I can't help the fact that I share a household with other people who use this Wi-Fi too. But thank you to the people watching, by the way. We've got 13 viewers and 13 likes. If you've not hit the like button on this stream yet, guys, please make sure you do so. It does really, really help the channel, just leaving the stream a like. It is completely free to do. It really, really helps. And if you've not hit the subscribe button yet, please do so, because we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So we are 70 subscribers away. So if we can get to 1,000 subs as soon as we can, that would honestly be incredible for this channel. We would see the channel be upgraded, it's fair to say. Racing's just put down Port Vale 1, Forest Green 0. I tell you what, if they are playing and that's an actual scoreline, that's a shocking result. Because Forest Green have just pulled away from so many people this season. They beat second place Tranmere, or formerly second place Tranmere Rovers, I think 4-0. No, he's not lying. It is 1-0 Port Vale against Forest Green. Port Vale are not doing too badly. They're chasing for a top 7 place. You're watching Gillette Soccer Saturday. I just dropped my controller. Oh, here we go. This is when I start getting wasted now. X's shirt number is 21. Okay. There's no evidence on my Leeds agenda at all. I don't like it if Leeds were to prevent Chelsea winning, but obviously, you know, I didn't grow up, you know, supporting Leeds, you know. I didn't even really, I think Cooper will switch to a 3-4-2-1. Davis, striker, Zinchenko and Johnson behind Davis. And Graben's out till mid-March. That's a big injury news there, but they feel a bit fortunate in a way. They've got Surridge and Davis in. They've got two somewhat decent-ish championship strikers that they can rely on. But I tell you what, Graben was very, very important at one stage this season as well. You're going to update the scores. Thank you, Rexy. That's very, very helpful. Colchester are playing as well. They're playing Rochdale tonight, I believe. Well, I'll be very interested to see what the squad is, because Shamal George got a red card and Luke Chambers got a red card as well. So we could see bloody Samuel Hornby getting goal for Colchester at this rate. I'm thinking potentially Judge and Sears will work. Oh, what a strike! Hull have equalised brilliantly. Manic Wilkes with an equalising goal. Is it going to be a repeat? Because Preston took the lead last time and they conceded 4. I don't know if Hull are going to score 4 goals. They're going to have to do it very quickly. But that's a brilliant strike by Manic Wilkes. 1-1 now. I think the QPR score will be something like Peterborough 1, QPR 3. I think that's a decent prediction. I think that is a very decent prediction as well. I've just found the Colchester squad now. Yep, I've got a spot on. Hornby in goal. Oh my god, even getting Dallas and Lisbon at the back line. Eastman, Kenlock and Sherman. Dude, that doesn't surprise me. Scoose, who's... Oh, okay, we've got Aurora Edwards playing. And then we've got, obviously, John Akinde up front. We don't have Frank Newble up there anymore. He's gone to Leyton Orient. We've got a goal in the... Papa John's Trophy, I believe. Doncaster are losing 2-0 to... no, this is this is a League One game, actually. An official League One game. Rotherham are already 2-0 up against Doncaster. Doncaster played 29 and currently on 19 points. 11 points of safety. And they've played a game more than 20th place Fleetwood Town. Not great, isn't it? Gillingham 1, Crew 0. I tell you what, is... the Neil Harris effect going to save Gillingham from going down? It would be an unbelievable turnaround. We've also got Wimbledon beating Cheltenham by 1-0. Wimbledon made many signings on deadline day. It's an ankle injury. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You're predicting a shot result. Peterborough 0, QPR 1. Next Wednesday, you are going at home to Middlesbrough. God, that's a tight game. And that should be a good game as well. Yeah, ankle injury is not nice at all. You've got so many compartments in your ankle, and when you've got an injury there, it is so difficult to move around in them. Neil Harris usually smashes it in his first season. That is true. And it's not, well, I remembered, especially like when Neil Harris joined halfway through Cardiff. He actually had a really, really good first half of his season at Cardiff. So much so, I think he got them to the top 6, of course. So, good decision for Gillingham to get him in. Obviously, probably took a bit of a step down going to League One football. But I think he'll definitely really, really help. We've got a goal again. It's Brennan. No, I was going to say Brennan Johnson. Daniel Johnson with the goal. I'm trying really, really hard not to sound wasted today. I've had a lot to drink. But Daniel Johnson makes it 2-1 to Preston. Football King says, so close to 1K. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? I am blessed by all of you for the support recently. If you've not liked the stream yet, please do so, though. It does really help. And if you've not hit the subscribe button yet, please do so. It does really help. Thank you to whoever's just subscribed. We're on 931 now. Thank you guys so much. We are on... Alright, get ready, guys. We're 69 subs away from 1,000 subs. Yay. Lee Sans Forest equals on fire, says Charlie. He's one of our own, Brennan Johnson. Charlie, you've been a bit suspicious, Charlie, that you are having a lot of loyalty to Nottingham Forest. Unless it means that Leeds will get Brennan Johnson in. Then you can probably choose, you know, your time to say all of that. Chance for Hull, maybe. Doherty. Tom Eves. He's got Vandenberg to beat, though. He does well, Vandenberg here, who has been their best defender, I think. You've got to choose my GCSE options soon. I don't know what to pick. Best advice I can give you on that. Talk to your teachers. Talk to your teachers and ask them if, you know, if they would like you. I had, and you know what? Sometimes teachers might ask you to do it. But don't always listen to that. I was told by my geography teacher that they really wanted me for GCSE. And I was told by my history teacher that I was heavily wanted for GCSE as well. I chose to say no to those. Whilst it might have helped my CV and that, or my list of GCSEs in the future, I didn't want to do essays. And you know what? With what I got on my GCSE results, I don't regret a single decision I made. So do what you want. Just have a good balance with maths, English, maybe do a language, and definitely do, well, you have a science. Science is compulsory. And just with the extras, just do the 3 subjects you like the most. Right, 2-1 Preston, full time. That is a really good result. It's a complete change to what they had last time they played against Hull. Of course, Hull beat Preston by 4-1 last time. Right. I don't know what the next game is. I've completely forgotten. Oh dear, my memory's not serving me very, very well. I think I'm going to need to be putting it home in a minute. Oh, where is it? Come on. I can probably make it out. No, I remember now. It's Swansea. Because they're playing just now. I just looked at Matt SV's stream and I just remembered. Swansea played Blackburn and it's actually a late kickoff, which is surprising. That should be a good game. On paper, that should be a really, really tight game. And I think that will be really, really good. Score update. Doncaster 1, Rotherham 2. So, Doncaster have scored 1. I really liked music, but liked geography instead. Big mistake. I did music GCSE. And I tell you what, being a musician, not as easy as I thought. Not as easy as I thought. Do I have 69 accounts? Oh, I think someone's done that on purpose, you know. If Luton win the playoffs, yeah, they, well, are really on, says Jamie there. Oh, I tell you what, I mean, it will be completely the magic of the playoffs. Oh, it's offside, it's still 2-0. Oh, right, okay. Who will win the Premier League this year? Manchester City. I don't think there's any questions about it. I think I was going to say Guardiola, but yeah, Manchester City I think will win. Xavier Nunez, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. My brother's middle name's Xavier, actually. It's a really, really good name. Welcome to the stream. Want to get to 1K? Well, it would be nice, but obviously, that's actually a good thing, a life lesson as well. You can't just get things straight away. You got to work for a lot of these things. Not only in terms of academically, but socially too. If you want something achieved socially, you just got to, you know, persevere and just, oh, we've got a free kick here. You just got to be patient with a lot of things as well. What am I even talking about? This is what happens when I drink too much. Right, Rothwell with the free kick. Just over. What is disappointing. I hate geography. I take history, says Ethan. I honestly, if I were to make the decision now to take geography or history, I might have edged history, maybe. Geography, I would not have imagined having a lot of interest. I think I would have found history quite interesting, but the reason why I didn't do it is that I wasn't keen on large essay questions being worth 20, 25, 30 marks. That is not my style. You know, in terms of the highest essay I had to deal with GCSE, I mean, well, everyone has to do English, and you know, English, you know, for me was like the largest essay I had to do. But with the other subjects, you know, French, I didn't have to do a lot. ICT, I barely did anything. And music, we only had 2 10 markers. And that was the most I had to write in an exam. Score update, Wigan 0, Oxford 1. I tell you what, Wigan are not making good use of their games in hand at the moment. They didn't get a win against Cheltenham. And at the moment, at home, they're losing to Oxford. Although, to be fair, Oxford have done really, really well. You take history. Yeah, history at A-levels, I think, is interesting. I knew 2 people, I think, who took history A-level. And it wasn't like one of the worst ones for what I've heard. But there is a lot of... there's just a lot of case studies. You've got to look at a load of events and a lot of writing, clearly. Xavier says he's from the United States. We're going to our American audience here. I tell you what, we had we've got a couple of Canadian viewers here, but it's not often we get an American viewer here. So it's good to see you, man. It's good to see people across the pond actually watching my streams as well. It's absolutely amazing that it can stretch out that way. Person says, I hope you have a name. I'm going to just keep calling you Person. That sounds so rude. I like Swansea's new badge, says Person. You know what? I hated it at first, but now I've grown to like it. Xavier, please be a Forest fan, says Charlie. Well, who knows what he supports. 15 of you watching. Thank you guys so much for watching at the moment. If you've not liked the stream yet, please do give the stream a like. It does tremendously help. If you've not hit the subscribe button yet, please do hit that too. As we try and climb to 1,000 subscribers, we are doing very well. 931, we're 69 away from 1,000. I think they've done this on purpose now. Lequan Henry, welcome to the stream. Rexy doesn't like it still. He doesn't like Swansea's new badge. I mean, I would prefer Swansea's old badge, but I've grown to appreciate their new badge a little bit more. Much better than the old one, says Person. Interesting. You know, that's what I like. I like seeing these different opinions going around. That's what I really, really like in general. Yes, Charlie, you've pointed out the obvious there. YouTube Boxing Central, you're definitely a new viewer. Welcome to the stream, everyone. And I'll tell you what, with all of our new viewers, make sure you do give them a warm welcome as well. Xavier, Person, YouTube Boxing Central, all these people, make sure you do give them a warm welcome. What's my plan for YouTube? That's interesting because the problem is I can't give you a straight answer because I face a difficult time in my life, not like mentally or socially. It's because I am in a position where I've got a lot of pressure because, I mean, you'd think I'll be taking GCSEs or A-levels, but actually I've gone past all of that. I'm a university student in my final year and obviously I've got to make a decision whether to do, you've got 3 choices basically. Well, in fact, you've got 4 technically. Excuse me, so sorry. So you've got a graduate scheme you can go to where a company will train you up to go into that position and you do further studies. You can have a graduate job, a bit similar to a graduate scheme. A scheme is a bit more strategical and they train you up a little bit more. A job is kind of your thrown net and you get experience as you go. You can take a master's degree, which means an extra year of experience and you can tick off a couple of exams of a couple of boards. Or you can have a gap year and travel around the world and just learn a lot about your industry by your travels. So it's a big year because all these things really do contradict on what I want to do for my YouTube. But I just want to see, like, if I do get 1,000 subscribers and if I do keep plugging videos going, I just want to see where it goes, you know, because I think the best way forward is that after 1,000, because that's what I said in my very first video, 1,000 subs, I can leave YouTube feeling like I've accomplished something. But now that it feels weird that I could get it very soon, you know, honestly, after this point is that I just want to just try and just do as much, you know, what I can do for this channel. You know, it's something I definitely don't want to leave behind that easily, because I've been doing this for nearly 3 years now, and I don't really want to say, you know, just give up on it, to be honest. And what I've been a bit fortunate about is that I have found ways that, you know, I can do videos that don't take a lot of my time. What would be very ideal is that if I were to have editors or you know, involved, and they can, you know, plug my stuff out, and the commitment I can do is just being in front of the camera. That would be the most ideal scenario. But knowing me, you know, I still have to do everything. You know, you would be surprised how many people actually work with many other people in terms of thumbnails, editing. I do all of that stuff by myself, all by myself. So it is a bit surreal for me knowing that, you know, I've done all this work, and it came to a point first year where I didn't even feel like I could really carry on, to be honest. Not with life, you know, I didn't feel suicidal or anything, but it was just with the channel, and it actually did put a really big it really did affect my mental health as well. So honestly, because a lot of people also ask me what's my plans, but also tips of starting a channel. Have thick skin, obviously, because, you know, with anything you do, especially when it's opinions or predictions based, you're going to get a couple of people hating on what you do. But also, the best advice you could do, just make sure you get your priorities right, and you get that sorted first. I tell you what, a couple of new viewers are here. I definitely saw them, but I just definitely didn't want to go off a tangent. Face Jamie 21, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the stream as well. I really appreciate that as well. Charlton fan 2005, welcome as well. Scott Fraser signed for Charlton. I think decent enough. It was I think it was Ipswich where he previously signed for, and it didn't quite work out for him. I still think there's a good player there. So whether he's going to definitely take Charlton to the next level, I don't think he's that type of signing. But for good, I think he provides a good option, so I think that's a good signing in the end. I would like Lee Dixon, but his voice is so annoying. I'd be furious if I quit at 999. Oh my goodness me, I could never do that. I support Arsenal, says Face Jamie. Interesting, that's good to know. I'm a Chelsea fan, so don't hate me for that. Everyone subscribe to Retsy. I mean, honestly, what I like about this community is it actually gives everyone a good amount of support as well. Must be a difficult time going to the gym with Gilly Fry. Oh my god, I'm going to tell Gilly Fry you said that to him now. Although, one bit of update, which if you are Gilly Fry fans, he might be streaming, but not necessarily on Twitch very soon. That's all I'm going to say. Score update, Wimbledon 1, Cheltenham 1. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. So Cheltenham are back into this. I tell you what, Cheltenham have really started to grow into this season now. Good draw they had against Wigan. Oh. Oh, for goodness sake. Lee Dixon's always going to have that problem, Blue Terrier. That's nothing at all. I did not mean to do that as well. Oh, you've thrown me there. You've thrown me there. Right. So 0-0 full time with that game. So that's all the Premier League games done. Now we go to the FA Cup games. I believe Middlesbrough are at home to Manchester United, but I'm going to double check that first. No, Man United are at home. I beg to differ. Okay. So Middlesbrough have to travel to Old Trafford. So Man United play Middlesbrough. That should be a good game. I'm really excited to see the outcome of this one. OTR Plays, welcome to the stream. Yeah, but you see, he's an actual pundit, so you caught me there. Huddersfield get battered everywhere they go. YouTube Bossing Channel says it's really interesting for me. This is a throwaway channel I started. I work with upcoming YouTubers on thumbnails and title strategy. Nice little community you have here. I love finding new creators. That is so cool. And there are people around that actually do create channels, not actually to create content, but to actually help other content creators and to do a collaborative effort there. That is really, really cool. And no, that's actually really, really awesome. I mean, obviously not nowadays, but I think a lot of people, start really, building like something, when people move away and live with their editors, in accommodations and stuff like that. But I'm still living with my family. I still do all of this all by myself. But what I will say, not everything in my channel was handmade by me. The outro on all of my videos is still, I'll still give Paul some credit with that. Although I do think I want to change the outro. Not because I think it's bad. I think it's been a great outro. But I've changed an intro. I've changed my banner. I've changed my logo on my channel as well. So my channel's had a good amount of change. The only thing that's been not changed since the start is the outro. And I do think, whilst it's a bit of a timeless classic, I think it can need a bit of an upgrade. Chance for Man United. They score already. Bruno Fernandes with the first goal of the game. 17th minute. Way too easy for Manchester United there. Elanga's playing. Wow. That could be a realistic squad, realistically, actually. I had to say realistically twice there. Elanga with the assist. Fair play to him. I didn't expect that. Anyone, also, did anyone hear about Derby County? Well, we all know about what's going on with Derby at the moment, but the situation really is that this was supposed to be the deadline of when they were supposed to prove their funds to the EFL, but they've extended the deadline by 1 month. That's the only slight positive thing, but it's still, for me, is not anywhere near enough time. And there's a lot of like what do you call it? I've forgotten the word. It was basically a bit of taking advantage of morals, basically, because Luke Plange was quite a... Oh, what a save by De Gea. Really close by Middlesbrough there. My last Brentford vlog got 1.2k views. Congrats, Bees on Tour. That's a really good amount of views to get. Just finished FIFA 21 Retro FIFA Season 1 at Forest. Came second, now advancing to Season 2. Fair play. A lot of people do these career modes with a lot of simulations. And that's what I did at the start. But I wanted to play every single game now. If you guys would prefer me to simulate games and play, let me know. I hope Derby stay up. It would be an unbelievable story if Derby stay up. It really, really would. I don't know what you're playing at, Charlie. Did you and Owen make a deal that you would be a Nottingham Forest fan for this stream today? You're getting me so confused. My opinion on Mason Greenwood. I mean, obviously, new things have come round today. If you want to hear, like, my first reaction, just if you go to my last Colchester career mode, I spent a good, I'd say, 10 minutes going on recent events, and I do touch on Mason Greenwood's situation. But it is disgusting for the fact that a generational talent like he has, and it makes me sick to my stomach to even call him that now, but it's unbelievable that, you know, he's had his suspicions before with the whole bloody Iceland thing. And then, I mean, obviously this is different. This is like someone else he's been in a relationship with. Found out that the girl was 18 years old as well. My middle brother's age. Which is quite unbelievable, to be honest. And what that makes me concerned with as well is that if it's been going on for a while, then she would have likely have been attacked under 18, which is not great. And just the recent charges and allegations that have been popped up, it's just, he's done, Greenwood. There's no way he's getting back from this, I don't think. And, you know, I think it's all what he deserves, for based on what I've seen. You know, I would feel sorry if anyone has heard the audio or seen the images. Being, you know, active on Twitter, I unfortunately stumbled across the images and all of the audio. And I was thinking about, you know, it's so damning hearing for what you hear in that audio, but it still sticks out to me. There's some certain quotes that still stick out to my brain. You shouldn't be able to remember an audio that vividly and in that negative way, but it really just shows for how bad it is. 1-1 between Wigan and Oxford apparently according to Rexy, so Wigan have equalised. We're staying up. Reading are awful. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm not really having a lot of confidence in Reading right now. If he gets a sentence for 35 days, then the world will go... Yeah, definitely, they will go mad. Right, we've got another goal for Manchester United. It's looking a pretty comfortable win. It's bloody Scott McTominay as well who scored. Wow. Rexy doesn't like Greenwood now. Greenwood was taken out of FIFA, I think. Has he really? If that's true, then I need to check that, actually. That is crazy how quickly things can change for one player. Unbelievable. Blue fans singing, having a party while Derby dies is disgraceful. Hope we survive and prove everyone wrong at Rooney's at the real. I hope Derby survive, but my fear is obviously the off-the-field stuff. That's literally my biggest fear right now. So I do wish them the best of luck. I tell you what, guys, it's not often I get over 20 viewers. Thank you guys so much for turning up in this stream today. So we're simulating all the games this weekend involving the Championship team. I mean, I could be watching some Championship games right now, and I am keeping my eyes on the scores of Millwall, Preston, and Swansea, Luton too. But I need to simulate these games because, frankly, I don't have another time this week to do it. So that's why I'm doing it now. And thank you for the support, guys. I truly appreciate that. If you have not liked the stream yet, please do give the stream a like. It does tremendously help the channel. And if you've not hit that red subscribe button, please do that. It really does help the growth of this channel. Yeah, thanks, Blue Terry. I do appreciate that. Greenwood is 59 aggression. I wouldn't really make that funny now. It's not really the best joke you can make at the moment. Bit ironic, though. Greenwood is playing in this simulation game. Oh my god, is he? He is! Well, Greenwood's not completely out of FIFA then. Oh my goodness me. I mean, unfortunately, I can't control the squads because I'm just simulating it. It never occurred to me that Greenwood could have been playing there. Oh my goodness me. Swindon 0, Crawley 1 according to Rexy. The Derby thing is Middlesbrough's fault, says FaZe Jamie. The claims don't help, but the thing is, Middlesbrough are being almost seen as a way as evil people. But what I will say on that is that those claims being made against Derby were made ages ago. But the reason why it's so bad is, one, Mel Morris has prevented it for many years, and two, lack of control from the EFL. They now start posting these claims on Derby now at their weakest. So for me, I see more Mel Morris and the EFL being the cause of these claims, more or less than Middlesbrough. You could argue why Middlesbrough are making those claims based on their poor run, but, you know, a lot of teams could have, you know, been outraged of how Derby overspent their money there. You need to sub him off, says Blue Terror. I mean, can I do that? Need to set, can I select the side? I've not, oh, I can here, okay. Kickoff stats progress will not track if you change the size during a match. This match will be treated as a one-off and not saved once confirmed. That basically means this whole thing would not count then. Well, we're just going to have to keep it going, I guess. Bournemouth have been shocking recently, says Person. Well, they have... Well, I wouldn't say shocking, but I think going forward, they've definitely not been as confident. But maybe with new faces in the squad, I think it will help. God, the talent they've got. The likes of Cantwell, Dembele, Moore. I mean, I think Moore's a bit of a weird signing, but Dembele's good. Cantwell's good. Woodman is great. I like Freddie Woodman actually as a signing as well. He's already off. Mendy and Sigurdsson's situation is just as bad as Mason, if not worse, and yet they're in the game. I need to look at that actually. I think Sigurdsson is still in the game actually. Don't know about BENHD. I need to check on. I don't know about BENHD there. The problem with that, Rexy, is that if I change automatically, the game just restarts. So that's why I'm not going to do that. They just subbed Greenwood off. Okay, thank God. Well, we just called it. We just ordered him to go off, and he's now off. It is really disgraceful. I can't really look at him in the same way anymore. It's absolutely outrageous. Right, that's a full-time whistle. Man United win 2-0 against Middlesbrough. Unbelievable, really, at the moment with Man United. It's been such a bad season in so many ways. Not only domestically, but just things off the field as well. There's been so many situations that have just been unforgivable. And obviously, part of them include their players too. Right. Next FA Cup game involving a championship team, I'm just going to check, is Man City, and they play Fulham. That could be quite one-sided. I'm a little bit nervous with that. Actually, why is that being shown ahead of Huddersfield Barnsley? I'm just going to check the order on BBC Sport, actually. I think that's going to be the best way to use the order here. Let's go to football, FA Cup. There you go. Scores, fixtures. So the order first is Chelsea, Plymouth, Kidderminster, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Hartlepool, Everton, Brentford, Huddersfield, Barnsley. Okay, we'll do actually Huddersfield, Barnsley first because I'm OCD. You know, I need everything to be in order. So Huddersfield and Barnsley will do first. It's an all championship teams, so we'll do it like that. But I appreciate all of you watching this stream today. I'm really surprised, actually, you know, with the fact that there's some live streams going on at the moment. I was not expecting this many viewers. Thank you guys so much for that. Mendy is not in the game, apparently. I tried to see him on FIFA and he wasn't there. So Man United 2-1 Middlesbrough. I take my opinion back. I originally said Fulham, Blackburn and QPR to go up, but now I think it's going to be Fulham, Blackburn, Bournemouth, but it's going to be tough to call. I completely agree. Well, one point I will do my last predictions. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I think next week is going to be a good time for me to do my final predictions. And that'll be like one of the last one-off like midweek videos that I will do, because this will be coming around towards the time where I'm going to need to study more for work, obviously. Right, Millwall Preston, by the way, is 0-0 half-time. Can we get a come on you Reds in the chat? You are making me so confused, Charlie, but you know what? I'll embrace this change from you. I was shocked with a few of Rexy's predictions when recording the video. Really? Half-time, Colchester 0, Rochdale 0. I mean, I'm surprised with that at the moment, with how leaky our backline is. I mean, to be fair, Rochdale now don't have Jake Beasley. So, their attack might not be as strong as it once was. I believe. Do we play Leyton Orient next? We play Leyton Orient next. Oh, it would be absolute destiny that Frank Nouble scores on his debut for Leyton Orient against Colchester. It's almost written in the stars. Here's Devante Cole. Huddersfield and Barnsley, we've got a Yorkshire derby in the FA Cup. Blackburn turned down 30 million for Diaz from Barcelona yesterday. Now, the Barcelona rumours was because they thought this was the stage when they thought they weren't going to get Aubameyang. So that doesn't really surprise me. I mean, the fact they got Aubameyang, now, you know, they didn't need to do Brereton Diaz again. But what scenes would that be if he joined Barcelona? That would be absolutely amazing. Bees on tour says, come on you bees. I don't think it's actually simulating Brentford. I think they play Everton in the cup. I can't remember. Which would be Frank Lampard. What a joke of a window we had. Edu out, says ADT. It was not great. I expected a lot more work there, and of course letting go of Aubameyang in the way that it did as well is not great, isn't it? Is Ed Woodward out? I think he's on his way out, but he should have been out ages ago. I'm surprised how long it takes these things to get sorted these days. Blue Terrier's just winding up Charlie Brown now. Right, thank you to whoever's just subscribed recently. We're on 933 now, so we are on, well, we only need 67 more to 1,000 subs, which is absolutely unbelievable. We're on 18 likes as well, and we've got 15 viewers, no, 17 viewers actually watching. So if you've not liked the stream, guys, please do hit the like button on the stream. It's completely free to do. It really helps this channel. And if you've not hit the red subscribe button, please also do that. It does really help as well, as we're trying to push to 1,000 subscribers as soon as we can. Oh, Blue Terrier's really trying to wind up Charlie now. I'm in the middle of Derby and Nottingham, but yeah, I got to say, that's interesting. So obviously Owens picked Nottingham in the end over Derby. You know, maybe that might be a reason for that, but it's interesting, really, to be honest. That if you live right in the middle of these two fierce clubs, then you have to pick one as well. Yeah, Edward would left Man United. Well, I thought so. Charlie Brown having some fighting talk, saying, "Where's your European success?" Yeah, well, Nottingham Forest is one of a rare few championship clubs with some European success at the moment. Oh, have we got... Is it half-time already? It's half-time already. That was very quick. Almost scarily quick. No midfielder, no striker, we're screwed. No top four for us this season unless we pull off a miracle. Well, it feels like it's going to be between you, Man United and Spurs for that top four. I think based on transfers, Spurs are more likely to get top four. It's just down to consistency. And now they're out of the Conference League, I think that might help. Obviously, Man United still have got Champions League. Arsenal have got no competitions. It's interesting, to be honest. It's just a small town in Watford, says Brexy. Watford all the way. And Arsenal, says FaZe Jamie. So it sounds like you may include Watford. I tell you what, Watford in that spelling reminds me of... you would have known this YouTuber if you saw one of my first few videos, which was like a tier list of my favourite YouTubers. But if you watch that, It's That Ginger Fella in... when did he make his content? I say a good 5 years ago, this ginger guy called It's That Ginger Fella made, for what I would dare say, the most addicting, brutal football reports that I've ever seen. In fact, if I might have time, if the capture works at the end of the stream, I might just play one of his videos and just shout him out and, you know, just show everyone what they're missing out. Because his views are not too dissimilar to, like, the views that I get on my channel. But he pronounces Watford like Watford. But I need to find, like, I need to remember a really good video. So... And I think what's also important is that you guys know the context of what scores all these games were as well. So I definitely need to remember that. No, but in a way, Jamie, I'm glad you spelled it wrong because you just gave me a really good memory there. I tell you what, guys, just calm down here. I don't want any fights. You know, I'm happy for banter and a couple of debates, but we don't want any animosity here. This Derby Van for the chance still sorted from 2-1. Whew, guys, calm down. We've got a couple of savages in this chat today. I almost feel like he's deleted a couple of videos as well, which is a real shame. Huddersfield can't tie Clough's shoelaces, say Charlie Brown. I'm literally just finding a video that he's done. Right. Okay, he's an Arsenal fan as well, by the way. So this was like when the banter era started from Arsenal. So yeah, he's also going to be quite entertaining as well. Blue Terrier is going in right now. Oh yeah, did Yancey beat Forest? I think that was one of his few wins at the moment. Oh, I tell you what, I think I know what video I'm going to use actually, because this is quite topical right now. OCR Place has got to head off. No worries, man. Thank you for turning up to the stream, by the way. Okay, so in the 82nd minute, this is a really disappointing game so far. 0-0, and at the moment, it's just what I found really annoying, and one thing I'm going to start remembering, that with FIFA, if it enters a draw, you got to do, are there replays? Or, oh, I need to check, FA Cup Round 4 rules. What's the rules for the FA Cup Round 4 rules? Fogden's happy with that score. Oh yeah, Bolton 1, Cambridge 0. That's a really good. FA Cup replays in the 3rd and 4th round won't take place. So it goes to extra time, right? Yeah, it should. We can confirm that replays have been removed in the 3rd and 4th round. Okay, ties in the 3rd and 4th round this season will be played on the finish of the day with extra time. Damn it. And penalty shootout to follow if it continues. Right, well, we're going to have to play extra time because this game has ended 0-0. Disappointing game there. That's exactly what I'm worried about as well. We've got many games to go over, and yeah, this could be interesting. I think we've played through 6 at the moment, so we've only got one more game left and we'll be halfway through. Oh, excuse me. That's the indigestion going back up from the pub. Don't be anti-Forest, Alex being factual. I am not anti-Leeds or anti-Forest. I don't dislike any club. Leave your bias outside the doors. Nah. But no, but seriously, I don't actually hate any club. You know, why should I? You know, you can't... Clubs aren't made to be, you know, hated on. They're made to be worshipped. And if you don't worship that club, you just respect it being there. It's like a religion. You know, you don't disrespect another religion because it exists. You appreciate that people have differences to you. And you appreciate that that thing exists as well, as it does provide good to this world. Penalties to last forever. Yeah, I'm already nervous about that. Forest or Huddersfield? That's so mean. That's very mean that I've got to pick one. I like both. If we're basing European success and players, I probably would say Forest. That's mean. Good save, actually. We've actually come close to a goal. What the hell is Friesia doing here? Ooh, okay. Friesia. No, well tackled. It's another corner. 4 minutes? I'd be raging at the TV as if I was trying to hold a 1-0 lead and this was the stoppage time. We were... Oh, my God, that was a free header too. Should have scored that. Holmes will tear you apart again, says Blue Terrier there. Oh, I tell you what, I do feel really tired and just full of indigestion. I mean, in general, I just get really tired on a Tuesday. I really, really do. You know, I've been actually really motivated to go to the gym, but today, because of how tired I am, this is like one of the few times I'm not actually motivated to go. Ah, that's a shame. Oh, Charlie's now just playing mind games now. I'm not even going to bother asking these who's better questions anymore, because the fact of the matter is we have a freedom of speech, we have our own opinions. That's important, you know. Thank you guys for liking the stream, by the way. We're on 19 likes. If you've not liked the stream yet, guys, please do so, because we're nearly on 20 likes already, which is really, really good at the moment. I think at the rate it's going as well, we might, you know, have to play after when Millwall, Preston and Luton and Swansea finish. So at the moment, we're not even halfway through yet as well, and we've been streaming for just over an hour. Here's Josh Koroma. Final minute of the game. It's going to go to penalties, isn't it? Vallejo, Jonathan Hogg, Campbell, all tackle. I really wanted that Hogg-Deeney moment, but Hogg and Campbell just didn't work. There's freedom of speech, but then there's facts. Yeah, that's true. You're the 20th, says Mini Surge. Right, penalty shootout. I was going to say Tyrese Campbell. Fraser Campbell scores. Dominic Freesia against Lee Nichols. Straight at him. It's an easy save by Nichols. Dwayne Holmes against Brad Collins. He skies the ball above the goal. Carlton Morris against Lee Nichols. Very, very poor penalty. Right, Sorba Thomas against Brad Collins. That's a very cool, calm penalty. Adebayo really needs to score this. He does. It's a nice penalty by Barnsley. They're back in this. Harry Toffolo against Brad Collins. It's a nice slotted penalty. Barnsley have to score. Benson, a transfer from Burnley this year, needs to score for Barnsley to keep his team in the FA Cup 4th round. Nice penalty in the roof of the net. Best penalty so far. Right, if Josh Koroma scores his final pen, Huddersfield go through to round 5. He steps up. It's right in the bottom corner. Brilliant penalty. And Huddersfield go through to round 5 of the FA Cup. Okay, guys, don't have to celebrate that much. It's just round 4 here. But good penalties in the end by Huddersfield. Only Holmes being the guy who missed his penalty in the end. Face Jamie has to go off. No worries, man. Thank you so much for turning up to the stream today and for subscribing. It does really, I do really appreciate that. Hashtag United is better than Chelsea, says ADT. Ugh, I can't agree. Lee Nichols is, well, Lutero is chanting on Lee Nichols here. Really enjoy making that video with Rex. He was our FA Cup predictions, and anything can happen in the FA Cup. It's a banger, so go watch. Yeah, I definitely will look at it. How about Arsenal and Stevenage, says Charlie. I'll look into that. Recent history of Leeds. Yeah, I'm looking to that. Okay. Thank you guys for the support. What is next? Next, I think, may be Man City and Fulham, but I've got to check. It is. Next is Man City versus Fulham. We're jumping up to the Prem. We're going to get arguably the best team in the world right now, Man City. Excuse me again. Right. We'll go for their home kits. Southampton Coventry will be up soon, Rexy. In fact, Southampton and Coventry is right on for Ash. Ooh, can't make that promise. So, Man City Fulham, then it's Peterborough QPR, and then it's Southampton Coventry. Sorry about that, Rexy. Huddersfield are celebrating like they won the World Cup. Yeah, I know. It's mad, isn't it? I think FIFA needs to just be a bit more mindful of what the competition is. I know. They literally look like they've won a World Cup as well. Bolton and Cambridge are still playing. I think they had a long injury break, for what I can see. Right, Millwall and Preston are just kicking off to the second half. Close. I tell you what, Fulham looking like they've gone close here. Here's Harry Wilson. Niskins Cabano. Carvalho, who should have gone to Liverpool. And what a scoreline this has turned out to be. Fulham have taken the lead. It's Alexander Mitrovic, who's the top goal scorer in the Championship at the moment. What a fantastic scoreline this is turning out to be at the moment. Brilliant play by Carvalho. And it's Man City 0, Fulham 1. I tell you what, you've got some good comebacks, Charlie. I'll give you that. Rexy's predicting Man City 3, Fulham 2. Interesting. Southend are beating Barnet. Jeez. And Yeovil are losing to Weymouth. That's an interesting scoreline. You see, Southend have got a good run of form recently. So because of this, Southend are actually climbing up the table begrudgingly. They had a really, really bad start, but I think they've got Kevin Mayer in charge now. And now they've actually sorted themselves out. Destino saying 4-2 to City. We do tend to get a load of goals in this game. Man City Fulham is a very common FA Cup and Carabao Cup tie, actually. Would put Huddersfield's chat for Bielsa in the chat, but Alex would delete it. I would not. I barely delete chats. I normally leave that stuff for the moderators. God, this headache's not going away anytime soon. Well, the way I'm seeing it, after this game, we'll be halfway through. I just got to hope it's not another penalty shootout because they do take an age to get through. Right, here's Jack Grealish. But Teti does well at the back. Go on, Fulham. They're doing pretty well here. Harry Wilson gets, well, Grealish gets past him there, but Teti again does very well. Adebayo. Person saying 4-1 to Man City. I don't think I've seen anyone predict a Fulham win or a draw at the moment, and it's all been a City win at the moment. We just have to wait and see what happens to the rest of this game, because it looks like FIFA at the moment is not exactly going to be predicting that sort of game. This is a ball. Harry Wilson. He's got a couple of players to beat. Cancelo does well there, who has signed a 2-year extension. Swansea and Luton are also going out for the second half. Currently 0-0 in their game. Now, I've predicted 1-1 between Millwall and Luton. For Swansea and Luton, I've predicted 1-0 Luton. So, I'm right so far. We're not getting many goals. That is what I predicted. Imagine Southend get relegated 3 times in 3 seasons. Southend won't get relegated. There was a time that looked like they could get relegated, but Dover are just going to go down. They've had, if Derby have had it bad, Dover have had it as bad, if not slightly worse at the moment. Or is he offside? Yeah, he's offside. And currently Kings Lynn and Weymouth just can't win for no love or money, so that won't happen. It would be awful for Southend. It really would. Getting relegated twice in 2 seasons was bad enough for them. They need this season to stabilise things and to try and go for a decent finish next year. I tell you what I was going to do. I was going to see if anyone left any more predictions on my review video. So I did check. I did have a look, but I have not checked this morning. And we've got a couple of different people predicting things now. Right, just going to save those. Da-de-da. Grealish with the throw in there. God, there's like a good 5 that I've not saved. 6 even. Right, well, they'll be saved. So, I've not missed out any one's predictions. You're all still going to be involved. Oh, heroic defending by Fulham's part. City are pushing ever closer. Mel Morris is a Forest fan, says Charlie Brown. With his actions, you'd think so. I tell you what, currently 1-0 Fulham. Blue Terrier is going to say Deji's going to shock the world against Wasabi. I tell you what, it's just at the moment, I've kind of grown out of watching Deji at the moment. I would occasionally watch the Simon from time to time as well, but apart from really like my own stuff, I don't really watch as much YouTube as I do anymore, to be honest. But I just hope for his sake that he gets some success, because I do think he deserves it. If you're going to drop your predictions, the best place to do it will be my review video, if you're talking about tonight's games at least. Yeah, Charlie is just almost getting the exact thing I would say about that as well. Why have I always keep asking why have I got a headache, but it's obvious. But at times it feels like it's getting better, and then it just goes back. This could be a goal. Ooh, good defending in the end. Cabano's not going to win that. Have you seen the size of him? Right, Reed going to give it to Jean-Michael Seri. Harrison Reed again. Going to give it to Fabio Carvalho, to Niskins Cabano, back to Carvalho. He's got a lot of technicality about him. Mitrovic, Cabano. Oh, he squeezed it in. He's onside too. Fulham have got 2 goals. They are 2-0 up against Manchester City and the Etihad Stadium. Oh my goodness me. Carvalho does well again. Mitrovic again does well. And Cabano, sorry. Just squeezes it in the near post. Ederson probably should do better, but on the roof of the net, it's a brilliant strike. That is 2-0 now to Fulham. Score update, Tranmere 1, Stevenage 0. Thanks for the update. So Tranmere clearly responding after their drumming against Forest Green. Is Gillingham and Crewe really still half-time? I don't know why it's been half-time for so long. Maybe there's been a long injury. Yeah, I think that was an injury there. Game over, says Ethan. Ooh, it's a dangerous couple of words to say. I didn't find out about Barrow. Barrow are winning against Northampton. That's a huge result because Northampton are right up there. They're 5th place. Northampton, they've got a game in hand as well, and they're currently 2 points behind Newport County. They must have scored just recently, Barrow, then. That's a huge goal for Barrow's season. I just realised that Sheffield Wednesday are playing Morecambe. This is a must-win game for both teams, to be honest, with their what they're dealing with at the moment. Marcus, welcome to the stream. You've posting a couple of Tiger pictures there. I love it. Thoughts on Doncaster Rovers, says ADT. I think a team that have just been a bit too complacent and they've just not been able to take advantage on what looks to be, a good situation. And at the moment, it's just they're kind of just rolling over and feeling sorry for themselves, and I don't see enough fight. I know a lot of their talent's been picked out, Ben Whiteman being a recent one that they've lost, but they've got to try and reinvest, and it just seems to me that they've run out of steam and motivation to progress, and it doesn't show in the football pitch as well that they're kind of playing with this desire to get out of a position that they find themselves. So my thoughts, I think they'll go down to League 2, and I think it'll be devastating as well. They've got to try and get out from that immediately. Can you see my midweek predictions on the review video? I mean, normally what I do is, if you've made those predictions on another channel at an earlier time, I would. But what I might likely do is that I'll definitely keep the last 2. But 3-2, 2-1. Okay, well, to be fair, they're pretty different predictions. Maybe. I'll keep you updated what I'll do. Pep's done, yeah. Pep's done 1 in 5 years, and what Huddersfield could do in 5 decades. Wow. Oh, so I'm just going to check more scores. Tranmere still winning that. Rotherham still winning that. Oh, shit, actually, what's Colchester doing? Should be the second half by now. I just got the notification that something's happening in that game. Can't find it. If something's happened, then it's either a red card, penalty, or a goal. Probably likely a goal. Hang on. Where is it? I can't find it. Oh, it's the end? Oh my gosh, we're at the end of the game already. 2-0 to Fulham. What an unbelievable result. That's incredible. Right. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to find Colchester. I can't. For some reason, I can't find them. Hang on. I lost them on One Football. Oh, this is ridiculous. I saw them, but now I can't find them. League 2. So says you see a 2-1 now. Wait, with what? Oh, for goodness sake, why can't I find Colchester? I've not actually checked them for a while now. They are definitely here somewhere. Why can't I find them? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This is such a joke. Alright, that's it. I'm going to have to go on to Sky Sports. League 2. Oh, right. Colchester scored. Alan Judge. And Kane Locke with the assist. Decent. Judge. Former Brentford guy. Right. God, it was Colchester who scored. Colchester are winning. Right, now I can see the comments. Thank you guys so much for that. Right. I don't know why I couldn't find it on OneFootball. OneFootball just got rid of the game for some odd reason. I can see their next game on OneFootball, but not their recent one. Right. What's next, actually? It's Peterborough QPR next, actually. I just remembered. It's an all-championship tie. Peterborough QPR. Like this. There we go. It was a banger of a goal, says Rexy. I'll definitely look at it. Good times to be a Hull fan at the moment. Good window. Good buzz around the club. We'd love to get Baxter, Deshaun Bernard on a permanent deal and try and keep Keane Lewis Potter again. It was a good window, and I think you summed it up. Great signings, but also brilliant business to keep your key players in. Ryan Longman's signing in permanently is brilliant business, but keeping Keane Lewis Potter away from other clubs as well has been great as well. So Hull just got it right, and I'm pleased for them that they really had a good window in the end. Like, obviously, a lot of their signings came near the end of the window, but it doesn't matter what time it is. You know, if you can get the deals over the line, it doesn't matter when you make those signings. I'm just checking a couple of things at the moment. Person's excited because I think he's a QPR fan. Guys, come on. Let's be a bit careful on what we say here. Lair Corneria, I know he's confusing me at the moment. It is a good time to be a Hull fan. And, you know, I think Hull was one of those clubs that needed a buzz at the moment. I don't think since being in the Premier League, they've really had a buzz like this. So I really hope this catapults them to have a really good couple of seasons. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning now. I'm really, really tired. If you're wondering about hashtag United, because I do follow them on Twitter, they're losing to Billericay Town. Or not Billericay Town. It is, who are they playing? No, it is Billericay. Oh no, yeah, it is Billericay Town. They're playing in the Senior Cup. Well, this Billericay Town team are rock bottom of the National League South, where Chelmsford City play. Charlie's going to be more wasted for me. Yeah, that's probably what it is. And fun fact for you, I've actually visited Billericay Town Stadium as well. And I've was able to not meet players, but I met a couple of good, important people in that club. Door on tour is live, so some people might leave the stream. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we've had a really, really good amount of people on this stream, to be honest. Door on tour is Forest fan, right? I've heard of him. I've not seen his stuff, but I have heard of him. I think if I remember right, he's a Forest fan. So, no, he is. I've just found him. Oh, he was doing a transfer review. I mean, I'm streaming live when Matt SB's live. In fact, how's he doing? 100 people watching this stream. Fair play to the lad. He's done well. It's been a stinker of a match, but he's attracting many viewers here. And he's done really well for himself, you know. Happy for him. Who do you think is the worst player in the Championship? Oh, that's a question. That's almost impossible for me to answer, to be honest. Oh, okay. I tell you what, QPR did quite well there. I was going to say one that always stood out. Oh my goodness me, what a goal. QPR take the lead. That is a thunderous strike. What an unbelievable strike that was. This gives me vibes of Andre Gray's goal against Derby. Like, that level of technique. I know we were just talking about something else previously, but we've got to talk about this. Look at the strike on that. Doesn't even hit the ground before it gets into the goal. Chris Willock. What a play he's turned out to be. Oh, okay. So the worst player. I guess, you know, it has to count players who've played a certain amount of games as well. Who have I seen this season who I've not been impressed with? I tell you what, I would actually throw Oliver Burke up there. Just how little he's done and created and the amount of appearances he's had. You might as well be playing with a ghost because he's not done anything close to what he can do. But I hope for his sake he can get some more success with Millwall. What a goal that is as well. Score update, Salford 1, Carlisle 0. I actually need to check a lot of these games, but Salford at the moment have been trying to go back competing with top 7. Who's their manager? Is it Paul Scholes? I need to actually check. I've not been able to check. I've not, as you can probably tell, I've not watched too much League 2 football this year. I mean, it's quite frankly depressing every time I watch Colchester play. But the fact that we're winning right now is huge. And in fact, does that mean we're ahead of Carlisle if they're losing? It does. We overtake Carlisle with a game in hand if we if it keeps this way. That's a crucial part to this season. And throw Carlisle into the mix. But looking at how it looks for Oldham and Scunthorpe, they will be 8 points adrift, both of them. Unbelievable, right. Salford are 10th. They are 2 points away from top 7, but they have played more games than anyone else. No, it's Gary. It's Boab. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I think Paul Scholes was sacked recently from them. Right, goal at Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday have taken the lead, and it's George Byers with a guy. I believe one of their newer players. Chair Willock. Oh, Chair first half. This part of the season now, I think Willock might overtake Chair. That's a really good question. Both have been big reasons why QPR have been up there this season. Oh, pardon me. Doesn't help when you've drunk too much and you've got this indigestion. Yeah, coronavirus is a very common joke there that a lot of people have said. Especially with Huddersfield. Right, here goes Norman. Can Peterborough get a go? Quite honestly, I don't want this to go to extra time and pens again. So, if it stays like this, that will be absolutely fantastic. Thanks to the likes, guys. We're on 23 likes. If we can get to 25, that'd be absolutely amazing if we can get there. Taylor, Dembele, Clark Harris. Oh, good block. George Grant, Taylor. Give it to Clark Harris. Dembele blocked again. This is amazing defending there. This is one of those like AI defendings that I'd get so annoyed to play up against if I was attacking. Hope you feel okay now, Rexy. You know, honestly, in fact, if you've just joined Discord, you would know that you probably might not know this. Only people that have been on Discord for a long time know about this, but there's what's the chat called? It's called, I need to actually double check what it's called. I don't know my own bloody server. It is called support. That's it. So if you go to server updates and the support tab, you could basically click create a ticket and you can request for someone to speak to you. Basically, if you feel down about something, and all of the messages are basically what's the right word? They're basically, you know, not forbidden, but they are, you know, they're hidden. You know, no one would see it. You know, only myself and Giddy Fry and yourself would see it, because Jack and I are the main admins on that server. I'm still as bad as Rexy. Well, honestly, if you need support, you know, just the best way forward, because we're all here for each other here, I would click on the support tab on the Discord, create a ticket, and basically one of Jack and I will devote a time just to speak to you about it. Yeah, on the Lexa server. Yeah, of course. It's on the server updates part. You know, because I got to thank Jack for this, because he's the one who created my server. You know, I've got Paul making my outro and Jack making my sub, and here's me saying I do everything by myself. Not technically all of it. Think you may get your head checked. Well, I think you need more than that right now. Am I going to have a Tory party for my brother's birthday? Probably not the best time to have a Tory party right now. The best version of the party that I've had right now is go home from uni, have a steak dinner, eat a tray bake, and stream. That's how I've celebrated his birthday. Right. Taylor, Clark Harris. Ooh, can he get through? Damn. Oh, off the post! So close to an equalising goal. Oh, they're so unlucky. Oh my goodness me. Peterborough unlucky not to go through, but QPR just about hang on to, I was going to say the 3 points. They go through to round 5. It ends 1-0 to QPR. Next. I'm not even going to say who it's next. This is a work event, says Blue Terrier. God, that just makes my grinds my gears just hearing those words, but also in a funny way as well. It's very awkward to talk about. Well, if it's serious, just don't feel afraid to talk. Not to talk to me or Jack. Because we do take mental health very, very seriously with all of our viewers. We really, really do. Person says Super Senny. Yeah, right in the end. He made a crucial save in the end. Next game is Southampton Coventry. Person says, why is Senny playing? Well, it's FIFA, isn't it? And they clearly don't take account of AFCON. Basically, the lazy people on the servers only update the squads in every transfer window, and they don't update the squads within every week or every 2 weeks, which they should do, but they're too lazy to do that, basically. Yeah, I know he shouldn't be playing, but to be fair, David Marshall's done well in goal. He's only conceded 1 goal in 3 games at the moment. I'm sure, yeah, everyone used the coronavirus joke. I used it before. Right, Ward-Prowse tries to find a new seat, but Ian Matson, who shouldn't be at Coventry, by the way, headed away, although it's now to Che Adams. God, it makes me a bit nostalgic seeing all these players play for Southampton who are formerly Championship players. Che Adams, obviously Adam Armstrong, all these players who were Championship players, and now they're playing a Championship team as well. Guy Alcaraz gives it to Callum O'Hare. Oh, good play by O'Hare there. But it's good defending. Matson. He's up against El Yunusi and Livramento. God, Livramento might actually play in this game. He's just not been playing nearly enough minutes recently. Marshall is great. Yeah, he is. Marshall is great, actually. Despite his age, he's actually done really well. He's not really made any mistakes at the moment. Here's Nathan Redmond, another former Championship player as well. Adams and Hamer. Guy Alcaraz as well. You would remember Nathan Redmond scoring a Championship player final goal for Norwich as well. Gustavo Hamer now to Victor Guy Alcaraz to Ben Sheaf. Score update. Bradford 0, Leyton Orient 1. So Leyton Orient take the lead against Bradford. I don't think Leyton Orient or Bradford could get into the top 7 now. But I think especially Bradford were trying to climb back up, but unfortunately they're just short of that. They're 12th, and Leyton Orient are even lower in 14th, but they will be up to 14th actually if they do carry on with this result. Can't wait till we play Coventry again. As we beat them, you will really see me take the piss out on that. Oh, that'll be funny. With more success and better players all around, including Legends, yeah. I need to actually see who scored. So we've got, I think, every single Championship game has a goal. I tell you what a blow this is for. I know Wigan, I think, are drawing at the moment, but it's still not ideal for them to be in this situation at the moment. One football's all over the place. I can't see nearly enough of his games. If Wigan beat Oxford, this will be a really, really good result for them. Alright, Dominic Hyam to Ben Sheev. That's poor, though. Che Adams. I bet you Forest don't go up, says Charlie. And Huddersfield don't either. West Brom to win the playoffs, says Charlie. Definitely going to have to get your head checked out in the moment, because right now, they don't really look like winning anything at the moment. You know, to give my damning assessment, I think a team in League One will probably be more likely to win a championship game than West Brom at the moment. It's not been great so far. If you fall my response to telling me to get to the bin was finally, you aren't ready to what I'll say to him when Huddersfield beat Coventry. Yeah. God, I remember you making that joke as well. I was there, actually. You know, I was one of the rare few times I was in that stream to witness you saying that joke as well. And it was a good one. I mean, if West Brom win the playoffs, what on earth would be their manager? Right, no worries, Dextino. Thank you so much for being there. I'm really, really thank you so much for turning up today. God, oh my God. Okay, sorry, I'm just reacting to something at the moment. Oh my God. I know exactly where this is. Oh my God. What the hell? What? If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm watching. Oh, when was this? I won't show this to you, but wait. Sitting in the station waiting to travel home from a holiday. So, oh my goodness me. Wait, this is not... Oh my God, I'm so confused right now. I'm watching something that is literally in my town, 2 minutes away from me. What on earth is going on? Jesus Christ, this guy's a weirdo. And both of them are as bad as each other. Oh my God. Why does no one do anything? Bloody drags him onto the road. Oh, that's a punch to the face there. Finally, someone getting involved. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry I'm ignoring chat at the moment, but this is big what I'm seeing here. Luton have just scored, by the way, against Swansea. How long is this video? How long is this? 4 minutes? No, I've only just watched 2 minutes. This is 4 minutes long. Right, okay. So basically, I just found something on my Facebook. And it was two guys, literally the most, well, not aggressive, but it is a full-blown fight. Two older guys, and I think I recognise one of them as well, because I think one of them is homeless, in Chelmsford Station. And no joke, walked past there, literally, I would dare say about 3 hours ago. This event happened 1 hour after I left. I mean, that's mad. Because, honestly, I'm getting to the stage where nothing happens in Chelmsford and we're actually not as feral as a lot of people would think. But then I see that thinking, alright, my hope in humanity for Chelmsford just falls off a cliff again. I'll super chat Alex 15 quid if Huddersfield go up. Well, keep your 15 quid then. That's Huddersfield choking, says Charlie. Wow. Score update, Doncaster, Rovers nil, I was going to say Rochdale. Rotherham 3, yeah, I mean, Doncaster I think are going down. Rotherham definitely increasing their chances of going up as well. I'm tempted to ask Matt if it's okay for me to unsubscribe so my parents can finally let me out of the bin. Oh my God. That's actually really good. I need to hear the audio and know the context behind it. I I think I can't get a lot of the theme without the content. What a save! What a save by Simon Moore. He keeps Coventry in this game. I tell you what, I'm surprised Adam Armstrong didn't score that. He's been subsequently subbed off for Shane Long. Jack, welcome back. God, excuse me, I've got so much indigestion today. Right, I've not been given a message. Okay, Harry Cornick is the one who scores for Luton, and Rotherham have taken the lead against... Well, no, of course Rotherham have taken the lead. 4-0 up they are against Doncaster now. Daniel Barlaser scoring a penalty. If you turn the stream on, Alex, I'll do it. What do you mean? Me streaming his stream on this? I mean, I'll definitely put it on my phone, because I need to watch that game, actually. At the moment, it looks like... So we're going to extra time here. Southampton Coventry. Well, you can update him how my simulation is going for this. So you can hear this now. I'm watching this stream here. So I'll be watching this stream at the moment. How insane would this be multitasking? This would be that I multitask doing this. Southampton and Coventry 0-0 here. I'm just going to multitask here. Oh, I was going to say Cameron Jerome, but no, it's Harry Cornick who scores. Right. So we're in extra time, 98th minute. See if you can find my comment on the stream. Oh no, here comes the message. Oh God, as I've sent the message onto his stream, Southampton take the lead. It looks like it's James Ward-Prowse with the goal. It is the 100th minute. Oh, that is a really big blow for Southampton. That is such a shame. Oh, he's just seen my comment as well. It's okay. It's Armstrong now to Romeo. Yeah, well, he's just carrying on with his stream, doing his own thing. Rotherham will break records with the amount of consecutive promotions of relegation. No, honestly, they do remind me a lot of the Championship League One Norwich. They really, really do. I think Moore needs to be subbed off, says Rexy. It shows how quickly you can turn on a player. It really does. Can you control Cov and get a goal? Oh, I can't do that. It's against the rules. Oh, bollocks. I've just seen Rochdale just score. It's Grant who scores. Keep it PG. Oh, that's just typical, isn't it? Anytime we go ahead, we got our backbone is so bloody slim. You know, we can't hold on to a lead to save our lives. Such a joke. Right. Swansea Luton still 1-0 Luton, so that lifts Luton up to 9th as things stand. Only 3 points behind Middlesbrough, mind you. And only 3 points behind Huddersfield, with a game in hand over them as well. Can you show my team Forest beat Leicester? Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. God, we have got a lot of games still to go over as well. And Jack is now wondering why I'm not at the gym. I might just tell him that, well, he'll know I'm streaming. But also, well, basically, I already told my parents that I wanted to go to the gym, but they didn't want me to go. They wanted me to stay home for my brother's birthday. I didn't really celebrate it. When is the Forest game? I will tell you now. So, okay, that's a full-time whistle. So, unfortunately, Southampton beat Coventry by 1-0. No upset here. Stoke Wigan is next. Cambridge, Luton next. And then it's Liverpool, Cardiff, Forest, Leicester, and Bournemouth. Oh, we can't do Bournemouth and Greenwood. So we've got 4 more games still to go. Hashtag Giddy Fry Out says Charlie Brown. Oh, I'm going to feel so guilty as well because he must have just arrived. Oh, well, I feel bad. Right, next is Stoke Wigan. I can't remember. There we go. So, are we going to get an upset here? Are Stoke going to get to round 5? Stoke play Wigan, who are doing well in League One at the moment. Although, I don't have to play them in my career mode because they were actually relegated from League One in my Colchester career mode. I'm just thinking of an excuse. Just got one thing. Right, okay. No, not going gym. Okay, yeah, they were relegated in my career mode for Colchester. So I don't have to play them in League One. So that could be a bit of a blessing in disguise. I don't even know how well they're doing in the season in League 2. I guess what I could do, now that I've now not going gym, if we've got time, could show you how Wigan are doing. I tell you what, I mean, last time I said this, people wanted me to play a game of the career mode. And to be fair, I don't know if I'm going to play a game today, this week actually. It's going to be difficult. Stoke Wigan, yeah, thank you Rexy for reminding me. I don't want a Premier League team to win the FA Cup. I understand that, but unfortunately, the reality of it is, it's almost likely that's going to happen. You know, even when Wigan won it, they were still... Well, he knew about my brother's birthday already, but I just made another excuse, basically. I've actually made like a proper excuse though, so it's fine. Now I'm going for another pint. Oh my god, it's so typical for me if I do that. And what a shock this is. Wigan have taken the lead against Stoke City. I tell you what, if it's James McLean who scored, wow. It is! It's James McLean who scored! This is literally... Oh my god. I was going to say, if anyone I would have wanted to see score for Wigan against Stoke, it would be James McLean. And he has done. Oh my goodness me. He is definitely going to be public enemy number 1 at the moment. So Wigan beat Stoke at the moment. They lead by 1-0. Wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Full of indigestion. Just found this out that Barcelona look like that they've got some of their transfers under criminal investigation. Looks like they may have cheated their way getting Malcolm and Griezmann in. Colchester are having another poor season. They used to be challenging for promotion. Remember that 1920 season. So 1920, they were in the top 7. They dropped out. We were 3rd place for quite a bit. But then we had a poor away run. And that pretty much stopped us, you know, getting there. I tell you what, it was John McGreal that actually did all right with us. He obviously left. I think he joined, if I'm right in saying, Swindon Town. I believe he joined. I don't. He's not there now. I'll be. No, he's definitely not there now because Swindon were absolutely atrocious last season. But he, for a good period of time, whilst our brand of football wasn't great, it actually kept us afloat and kept us competitive. But since then, we've just been slipping away. Do McLean and Stoke have a rivalry or something? Well, McLean is a former Stoke player. He was a Stoke player until this season when Wigan got him on a free transfer. I mean, McLean's a controversial character in general, but to score against his former club is quite the moment. Oh, he's not seen my text. That's even more annoying. Right, I've just been looking at something. Right, that's half time, and Wigan find themselves 1-0 up. I mean, that's unbelievable. Even more unbelievable for the fact that it's McLean who scores as well. Updates on the Championship game, still 0-0 between Millwall and Preston. Looks like that will be a draw unless we get a last-minute goal. Swansea Luton is still 1-0 Luton with the 85th minute at the moment. I'm actually going to say something. Okay, Stoke and Wigan still 1-0 to them. Callum Lang, Will Keane. Oh, good defending there. Bolton apparently are 2-0 up. It's just popped up on my feed. Match showing how relevant Huddersfield is. Wow. You're going in on Huddersfield. I mean, I know you're anti-Huddersfield, but that's amazing. Okay, so with 1-0 at the moment, I tell you what, this is going to be a shocking result if it stays 1-0. It's really difficult to stay focused when you're watching a stream and you're trying to do a stream yourself. It's really full circle and it's really tough. I'm going to put it there. I think that's the best place for me to put it. Right, substitute there. Okay, Dewika gets it to Edwards. Callum Lang. Will Keane. What can we do here? Callum Lang. Max Power, what a name. James McLean. Good tackle there. Apparently Rotherham have scored 5. And they have. Yeah, okay. Nothing really to note from there. They're in the 87th minute at the moment in that game. Right, can Stoke actually save themselves? Jacob Brown doesn't get past Dewika. Keane now with the ball. Tell you what, it does look like that Wigan are more likely to score the next goal. Here's Edwards, showing some great creativity there. Lang, Shinnie, Will Keane, James McLean. Whew. Can he get past? Yeah, he can. He can definitely get past. Oh, well, he can't do that, though. This is a huge result if they can hold on to those results. Yeah, I've just announced 5-0 to Rotherham. I mean, Doncaster are going down, aren't they? Bolton just are doing unbelievably well at the moment. They're winning 2-0, and Bolton find themselves in the top half of the table now with 28 games being played. What a comeback they're having with their season, honestly. I tell you what, I think if anyone wants to win right now, it would either be one of Oxford and Wigan right now. That's a huge game. Here's a chance. Oh, good save. Callum Lang misses to make it 2 and potentially game over. Davies with a very crucial save. It's a good save with his knee there. So Gillingham are playing Crewe Alexandra. That's who they're beating at the moment. So Crewe are currently in the bottom 4, 22nd. 8 points of safety. Yikes. That's not great. Do you think Forest could still get playoffs? Yeah, I do. I think it's going to be quite tricky. But based on what Steve Cooper's done, it's definitely not impossible. But obviously a poor defeat against Cardiff. They'll definitely want to try and move on from that sort of game. It would be so like me if Swansea or Luton score again. Because I've predicted 1-0 to Luton. And knowing me, they don't want my predictions right. Wimbledon and Cheltenham, by the way, it's 2-2. And Cosgrove has scored on his debut. Aaron Cosgrove in the 80th minute. Was he starting? I think Cosgrove started in this game and it's taken him 80 minutes to score. Southend still holding on against Barnet. Right, that's the full-time whistle. Huge result. Wigan, with another cup upset, beat Stoke by 1-0. Next game is going to be Cambridge and Luton Town. This is going to be very interesting. So Cambridge are in League 1 and Luton, of course, Championship. Both of these teams are currently playing at the moment. Cambridge are playing Bolton and losing. Luton are playing Swansea and are winning. In fact, I'm not going to use these kits. There's too much of a clash there. We'll go with that. You're suspiciously acting very patriotic to Forest. Right, Millwall Preston has ended 0-0. So that's 1 point because I have predicted a 1-1 draw rather than a 0-0 draw. Probably should have predicted a 0-0 draw, to be honest. And at the moment, how many minutes left with that? Okay, Doncaster 0, Rotherham 5 has ended. So the slaughter ends for Doncaster's part. Currently in the 91st minute between Swansea and Luton. Still a good couple of minutes left in that one. God, I forgot Wes Hoolahan is still playing football as well. And he's playing for Cambridge as well, of all teams. I think Cambridge are doing quite well in their season as well. I think it's their debut season in League 1 and they've done really, really well. Here's Cornick. Good tackle there. I'll tell you why I think Charlie's supporting Forest today. I think he's been very let down by Leeds' lack of transfers. Give him a couple of days. He'll remember to support Leeds again. Viewers have really gone down now. We're down to 3 viewers. But fair enough. We've been streaming for quite a fair bit of time. We've been streaming for over 2 hours. That's for certain. 5 viewers, actually. Thank you for the likes, by the way. We're only 1 like away for 25. So if you can give the stream a like, it would be absolutely amazing. It's completely free to do. It just really, really helps. What's wrong with acting patriotic towards your own club? Well, you could do that. Forest is your main club. Well, support who you want to support. Honestly, just there should be no discrimination. Being a hypocrite to myself here. Even says he hopes so. Hoolahan still plays? Yes, Wes Hoolahan still plays, and he plays for Cambridge United. He played in League 2 last season, got this team promoted. You may have heard of Cambridge. The reason why Cambridge are in this position is because they beat Premier League Newcastle to get to this stage. Luton got here by beating Harrogate to get to the stage. Chance for Cambridge. It's a block, and it's a corner to Cambridge. Rotherham beat Doncaster 6-0 in the Season 2 in the Papa John's Trophy. Yeah, it's just... Doncaster don't like playing Rotherham. I think they're in a different league, quite literally, in terms of quality there, you know. It's not great, isn't it? Okay, at the moment, looks like it's still sticking with 1-0 at the moment between Swansea and Luton. That will be a correct score if it carries on like this. I hate to jinx it. Luke Berry gets a yellow card. I can tell they're time wasting now, aren't they? That's why they're getting... That's why all these defenders are getting yellow cards. It's not attackers, it's all these defenders. Will Sky Sports tell me how many minutes are left? I don't think they will. If anyone's watching the game, do you know how many minutes have been played left? I don't think any of them are going to tell me. That's annoying. So, to go through all the scores so far. So, Mill Preston's ended 0-0. Swansea Luton still 1-0 Luton. Wimbledon and Cheltenham is 2-2 at the moment. Wigan Oxford is 1-1. Gillingham and Crewe 1-0. Now, I think there's been a long-term injury because they are a little bit behind. Doncaster Rotherham has ended 5-0 to Rotherham. Sheffield Wednesday and Morecambe is 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. Bolton and Cambridge, who we're watching here play Luton here, but they're losing 2-0 in real life to Bolton Wanderers. In League 2, we have 1-1 between Swindon and Crawley. Now, that is a very recent goal by Swindon. 92nd minute, Ben Gladwin with the goal. Tranmere hold on, they beat Stevenage by 1-0. Northampton and Barrow is in the 97th minute, and Barrow are still winning. That is a huge result for Barrow if they can hang on here. Harrogate and Mansfield currently 0-0 at the moment. Salford and Carlisle is 2-1. We had a couple of goals in this game. Matt Smith scores his first goal for Salford City in this game. Colchester and Rochdale has just finished as a 1-1 draw. Bradford and Leyton Orient ends 1-1. Elliot Watt in the 83rd minute equalises for Bradford, sorry. Right, Swansea Luton's just ended 1-0. That is nice because it means that I've got a correct score. And Port Vale and Forest Green is 1-1. 80th minute, Matt Stevens equalises for Forest Green. So it looks like Forest Green might save themselves, although it's just entered stoppage time now. Can Rotherham finally establish themselves as a championship club last season? I don't know. I really don't know. What they need is a good platform and a good transfer window. Then I think they may have a chance. If they can back their players with a good transfer window, because I think a lot of the lack of investment from Rotherham when they go up in these seasons is their downfall. If they can invest well and get some good loan signings in, I think they may have a chance. But they really have been a yo-yo team for so long, and they need to try and sort that out. Sheffield Wednesday have got a second goal against Morecambe. It's Nathaniel Mendes-Lang who scores for Sheffield Wednesday. 2-0 to Wednesday. Eva's being anti-Forest like Alex is anti-Leet. I am not anti-anything. Calm down, mate. Oh, I shouldn't be scared. I shouldn't be scared of Jack. Well, I mean, nah, I'm not scared at all. Totally. Well, he's not looked at my message 16 minutes in, so he can only guess that I'm not turning up today. That's like the worst thing you can do. I mean, you could look at it and air it, but for the fact he's not even bothered to check a message from me, then, yeah, he's not going to be impressed. But you'll see me tomorrow. ADT's really rubbing the salt here in the really most open wound that you can find right now. Thanks to the 6 of you watching, by the way. If you've not liked the stream yet, or hit that like button, please do hit the like button, because we're only one like away for 25 likes. That would be really, really good if we can get there. And if you've not hit the red subscribe button, please also do that too. That does really help the channel as well. Right, Cambridge Luton. I mean, how many games have we got after this? I think we've only got 2 more. I think we've only got 2 more. I might be wrong, but I think we might have only 2 more. Joe Ironside. Houlihan! It had to be him! It had to be him who scored! Where's Houlihan? Oh, who made that comment? I think it was, oh God, who said that, who was surprised? I think it was AGT, who was shocked that Wes Houlihan still plays football. He had to score here. for visual proof that Wes Houlihan still plays. Good play between him and Joe Ironside. And it's a brilliant strike by the man, the myth, the legend, Wes Houlihan. 1-0 to Cambridge. Cosgrove scored for Wimbledon. Yeah, I did mention he scored for Wimbledon on his debut. 2-2. I don't think there's been any other goals in those games. I could check, actually. They're all joking around here. Right, so 2-2 is full-time, 1-1's full-time. So Gillingham and Crewe are still playing. Sheffield Wednesday and Morecambe still playing. Bolton, Cambridge still playing. All the League 2 games have ended. Sheffield Wednesday and Morecambe's just ended too. So we've only got 2 games left to play. Gillingham and Crewe will be around for quite some time. But in the next couple of minutes, I would expect what's the other team that's still playing? Bolton and Cambridge to end as well. In fact, to be fair, actually both have had big delays in the game. So actually, I think both will end around the same time. Digby to Brothy. Houlihan is literally trying so hard to have energy in the age of 38 years old. 88th minute. Can Cambridge hold on? One final attack for Luton Town. Brilliant defending by their part. That is some heroic defending by Cambridge. They might just hold on here. Where's Houlihan? To Joe Ironside. May. Ironside. What a ball to find Brothy. Oh, they don't. They blow the whistle before they attack. But it doesn't matter. The U's go through to round 5. A historic moment for Cambridge United. What an unbelievable round they've had here. So it will end 1-0 to Cambridge according to FIFA. What a result. So next, we only have 2 games left. Liverpool, Cardiff, Forest, Leicester. So first, let's go for Liverpool and Cardiff. I had less faith in Cardiff a couple of weeks ago, but following they beat Forest, maybe they want to try and turn a corner a little bit. Right, Cardiff start off with kickoff. Kiefer Moore shouldn't be there, but we're going to have to allow it for now. I thought my stream disconnected there, but we just kept going. We're still on 24, so yeah, only one more like to 25 likes. If you can get there, guys, that'd be absolutely amazing. I think Matt is still live. He is still live, Matt. That's impressive. A lot of the people have left his stream now, actually. He's still got 68 viewers, though, which is fantastic for him. Can we have another upset here? Maybe not. Maybe not. After looking at that. Why have I got new messages around here? Ah, that's why. Yep. Okay, hang on. So I'm just checking out on things. Okay. If Cam Whiting plays tomorrow, I fear for Derby. Yeah, I tell you what, he's a great player. And I think he'll be definitely hungry to try and, make an impact again. Huddersfield at home have been quite good as well, but they've thrown leads away as well. Oh, it's a shot. Oh, pretty close. Nearly a bizarre goal for Liverpool. Should I join and make it 69? Well, do whatever. You got freedom of action and speech. You do whatever. Well, I don't know if Matt's going to be live around now. He might have just... I think he's just ended the stream, actually. No, he's still going. No, he has ended it now. Just now. Right, he's just ended it. So, we've actually not got too long of this stream left either, to be honest. Liverpool, Cardiff, and then we've got Forest and Leicester, and that's all we've got to do. Jamal Blackman finally signed somewhere permanently. Yes, and that's what I was glad with as well. I think if you saw my transfer stream, you would have heard the surprise in my voice when I heard that Jamal Blackman signed somewhere permanently. You know, that really surprised me more than anything. We really just... I think I've just gone tired, hence why the views have gone down a little bit. But I've got to be fair, I've got to be real. 3 subscribers gained in the stream is pretty darn good. It is pretty darn good. Especially what we're trying to push for. It is 1,000 subs and we are 66. No, 67. I can't do maths. 67 away from 1,000. Right. I'm going to update you on the championship table. Following we've had these 2 results. So, Millwall and Preston respectively are at 14th and 13th, mid-table position. Both have got games in hand. Now, Luton and Swansea. Swansea fall down to 19th place, which is quite bad for them. But Luton are up to 9th. They are up to 9th on 42 points. A game in hand over Forest and Huddersfield. They win that game in hand, they can overtake both Forest and Huddersfield and will be in 7th. They're 3 points behind Middlesbrough, but they've played the same amount of games as Middlesbrough. God, excuse me, I've got so much indigestion today. He did sign for Los Angeles FC a few months ago, then he joined Huddersfield. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean... No, you're right. He joined Los Angeles FC for a free transfer, but obviously he's joined Huddersfield for a free transfer now. He does. I agree. He needs to find a club where he's there permanently. 6-month contract. If he starts a couple of games, maybe he can, you know, win a contract. I hope for him he does get somewhere permanently. It's not fair for him to keep travelling like that. It's not great for morale as well. I guess a big result. Okay, what's going on here? Did Nathan Jones get sent off? Or is he not playing? Or could he not feature at all? I see Nathan is in the stands. Our manager's in the stands. Okay, so no, he was on the pitch. Oh, okay, so Jones is so ecstatic that, oh, this is unbelievable. He's celebrating with, well, I was just watching a wholesome moment and Liverpool score. Great. Let's see this goal. We play, I believe, by Shotter, actually. And a strike. Wow, what a strike. I think it's Henderson. I think they make Henderson way too good on this FIFA, to be honest. So, nah, he's not been banned or anything, unbelievably. So, after the game, Nathan Jones climbs above the stands and celebrates with the fans. Unbelievable manager. I honestly think he's the best thing that's happened to Luton Town. He really, really is. You don't get this passion nowadays as well. Small club, small community, small stadium. I mean, obviously, well... But actually, to be fair, no, I just thought about this now. Swansea can't have their fans, can't they? I need to look at what the restrictions are. I didn't actually think of that. For Chelsea's nickname, I don't think too much about it, to be honest. I think it's just an old, cold phrase, to be honest. Charlie Brown doesn't want Chelsea to be mentioned. Is Salah. Good save. I tell you, that's a brilliant save. I think by Smithing's in goal there. Mark Harris, Joe Bagan, Joe Rules. Now, Kiefer Moore's still there. He shouldn't be there, but he could be the best hope that Cardiff have of getting something in this game. Yeah, let's not sing the chant. Oh, the ball is not good enough. Oh, just Cardiff just not been good enough, unfortunately. Could be any chant, to be honest, Charlie there. How long have we streamed for? This is going to be 2.5 hours. This is quite a juicy stream, this. Here's Bakuna. Can he... Oh, good tackle by Robertson. And it's a corner. I really want to make a video where I rank all the team's transfer business. But at the moment, with university work, I feel like I want to use that morning where I'm working. And on Thursday, I'm actually in university all day again. It's so tough. I could find a way to do that quickly. I don't know. I'll find a way. Charlie Brown, don't wind me up here. Doesn't matter what one person thinks of Chelsea. Chelsea have got their 2 Champions Leagues to flex. Right, Henderson, Milner to Salah. Oh, Salah not picking up the pass there. Cardiff do quite well. What's this you trying to get me annoyed now? I know I've drunk a bit, but I'm not going to get angry. I'm not an angry drunk at all. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that blue terrier. I shouldn't have laughed at that, Charm, but I did. Bagan to Curtis Nelson. I don't know why he's playing. Marlon Pack to Will Volks. Can he pick a pass? No, but Sadio Mane is actually going to make an interception. But Liverpool are not going to have Salah and Mane. Roberto Firmino against Nelson. Oh, dear God. And Nelson wins. Wow. Remember Bradford 4-2? Yeah, not great times. That was one of the most embarrassing days of my life. Well, it was one of the few days I had to get off social media. Luckily for me, I didn't really have a lot of social media at that time. I definitely remember Stead got a goal, and I think Halliday scored a brilliant one. I mean, we were 2-0 up, and we shouldn't have thrown it away. God, Jack's replied now. Firmino to Milner, Mane. Oh, and it's full time. Having Gerrard in the stands, probably not the best time to put a Gerrard poster in the stands right now. So, only one more game. Finally, we're nearly done. So, we have the final game is Forest Leicester, and I think Forest are at home. I'm almost tempted to say they are. Yeah, Forest are at home. Just double checking. Yeah, Forest Leicester. That order should be a good game. I'm really excited for this one. God, they've got great kits as well, both of them. Dirtiest game in English football is Leeds and Chelsea from the 70s. Oh, that wouldn't surprise me any day. I would even rival our games against Leeds in the 90s could be up there as well. If you imagine our back line, you know, with the likes of Dennis Wise. He would wreck the joint. Tiny man, but you couldn't piss him off. Right, Gillingham held on, by the way, and so did Bolton. They both win their games and both keeping clean sheets too. Bolton rise up the table up to 11th. And for Gillingham's sake, it's a crucial win because now Gillingham are on 22 points. They are still 8 points of safety. But with now a good manager in charge with Neil Harris, they may have a chance. There's a crucial win to win over your relegation rivals as well. So they are going in the right direction. They just need to try and hold on. Chance. Ooh, I thought it was going to bounce in just a minute there. Ooh, corner comes in. Oh, I didn't actually remember. So it was 12. Oh, what was that routine called? I'm sending Jack my workout from yesterday. That's what he's requested, and I can't remember what I did. Oh, what's it bloody called? Oh, close. I have no idea what it's called. He's asking me for... Right, it was a curl routine. So guys, I'm just occupied with something so very, very quickly. So it was 8 times 3. Tricep curl, and then the last one was... What was it called? And it was 15 times 3 there. Right. I have to send him that, and hopefully that's the best thing he could do. Well, I've just missed Leicester's score. Sorry about that, guys. I've just been occupied. Just making sure he was satisfied. There we go. Oh, for goodness sake. He's taking the piss. He just put on his story that sometimes you just got to do on your own. Yeah, whatever. I'll be back tomorrow, mate. Taking the piss now. Charlie Van is officially a plastic fan. Guys, come on. Let's not be too mean. We're Yorkshire's #1, better than anyone you know. We knew he was doing right. Well, it's good to see you guys very supportive of your own of your own clubs. Ooh, plastic hurts. It does. Daka with the goal. Good save by Sambo. He nearly follows up. I tell you what, Leicester, I think, are really overpowered in this game. Daka again. Sambo, be careful. Barnes, good save. I think Leicester are really good in this game. I think a bit too good. Some teams, I think FIFA does overpower, and I think Leicester's one of those teams. Okay, here comes Zinkernagel, but it's not great. Adam and Lookman to Harvey Barnes. It's blocked. And Forest, can they get a goal before half time? Doesn't look like it, because Leicester look very organised, I won't lie. Oh, and it's a goal for Leicester just before half time. James Maddison with a goal. I think Forest are going to have to do something quite incredible in the second half. We've had upsets before. Just in the stream alone, we've had Wigan, we've had Cambridge putting up an upset, Fulham, but it doesn't look like we're going to get an upset here in this game, because Forest find themselves 2-0 down at half time. Guys, if you're going to keep going at each other's throats, I have every mind to take the mods away from both of you. So be careful what you be careful of, just be mindful of your actions. That's all I'm going to say. Lookman, can he get past Jack Colback? He can, because it's Jack Colback. Tielemans, it's blocked. Barnes wins the second ball. Nearly wins it again here. Wow. Right, Forest need to try and attack here. Here's James Garner. Graben, who won't be playing because apparently he is injured. I do need to actually look at that. Zinkernagel against Pereira. Pereira's too quick, and he even tackles him as well. Through ball there, and it's... Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why Samba doesn't collect that, but I guess it's a goal kick anyway. He's going to boot it long here. We've only got 35 minutes left. Jed Spence, who was the hero in the game against Arsenal. Yates to Lolly. Lewis Graben, not a great pass, intercepted. Garner, Madison. Harvey Barnes, what a pass to find Patson Daka. And Daka, good pass. Lookman, oh, good tackle actually by McKenna. Good tackle there. We've got 30 minutes left. Looks like Matt's going to be streaming again tomorrow. He's going to be streaming Huddersfield and Derby. That's, I think, a good choice, actually. It's Garner. Down to Colback. Oh, ball over the top. Zinkernagel. It's a corner to Forest. If they need a goal, it's going to be now. Now, Daka's off. That might be good for them. It's a poor corner, though. And it's easy for Schmeichel. It just looks more likely that Leicester are going to get a third rather than Forest getting one back. Oh. Sorry, well, just say that. Lewis Graben has just scored from Nottingham Forest. That's unbelievable. So I was just reading something quite recently. I might have to, well, it's something I'm going to be definitely reading after the stream because it's quite important. It's concerning my university. Ball to Graben. Oh, Schmeichel should do better than that there. That's unbelievable, right? Forest might have a chance. They've got 17 minutes to find an equaliser. What's going on here? You may have noticed me more being able to investigate conversation. Oof, that is really bad. Really bad. Go! Oh, I thought that was going to be a goal. It's a good save by Schmeichel. When was that sent? 9:20. Just going to check my emails now. Just very quickly. Okay, got nothing here. Okay, corner comes in. Okay, sorry, there's something going on with one of the group, which is quite serious. I'm going to have to deal with it after the stream. That is not okay. Ooh, okay. Barnes with the throw, 83rd minute. Thanks to the people still here, by the way. It's unbelievable to even see some people still here. Right. If you not like the stream, please do give the stream a like. It does help. And please hit the subscribe button if you've not done so. We're still one like away to 25 likes. We're so close. Looks like Barnes is offside. 87th minute. Can any team get a goal before the end of the game? It'll be unbelievable for Forest if they can get one. It's Garner to Graben. Cafu, he's entered the pitch. Lewis Graben, Zinkernagel now. Cross. Joe Lolly can win that. Oh! What he does! Oh my god! It's 2-2. Absolutely calamitous defending for Leicester's part. How have Forest pulled that off? Right at the death. They've equalised to make it 2-2. Unbelievable. Commentator's curse for Leicester. I said they looked way too good. And I said Forest weren't going to get back into it. But lo and behold. What a game football is sometimes. Leicester would not want to give the ball away. And they do. And it's going to be extra time. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes. Right, we're going to have to play extra time. I thought I was going to end the stream now, but clearly not. because Forest have been able to pull back into this somehow. I'm just checking that mine's still intact. Mine's still there. That is outrageous. What's going on to one of these students here? I mean, what I'm going through is completely classified. I'm not going to share what's going on, but it's serious. I know. Graben completely from the depth has pulled one back. I mean, I've been streaming for a long time now. 2 hours, 28 minutes. But it's actually not as late as I thought it was going to be. It's Joe Lolly. Zinkernagel. Davis! What a save and off the post! Forest nearly took the lead for the first time in this game. Here's Joe Lolly. It's tackled. So close for Forest to take the lead. Wow, what a game this is. It's an East Midlands derby. Or no, well, yeah, a Midlands derby. But this is still a derby. And wow, these teams, both teams have gone at it. Unbelievable. Davis this close to taking the lead for Nottingham Forest. And Leicester just about survive. Let's record the second half of extra time and see where this takes us. We only had to go to extra time once in this stream, which I'm a bit thankful for. That is unbelievable. Right. So here goes Barnes to Sumar, Iheanacho, Maddison, Perez. Ooh. So here's Pereira, Ndidi, Maddison. Ooh, close. Oh, off the bar, Leicester. Oh, Leicester goes so close to getting the lead. This has been an incredible game. And I tell you what, I missed it. Suyuncu has just snatched it from the death. Wow. Wow, what a header that was. Fucking hell, I mean, what I'm reading here is quite scary. It looks like Leicester snatched it at the end. Extra time is about to end. Unless I can get something here. Lolly. No, it's tackled. And that's the full-time whistle. Very narrowly, Leicester go through by 3-2. But what a game that was. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm going to look at match highlights quickly. I want to review that miss. In fact, they've not captured the miss. How have they not captured the miss from Davis? I don't know how. This is unbelievable. So 3-2 it ends. And that will wrap it up for today. Right, I've been streaming for quite a lot of time. I'm really, really tired. I think I need to go to bed. But thank you guys for sticking around to the stream. Hang on, what am I going to say? Sorry, I was just reading something there. Right, thank you guys for watching the stream, by the way. If you guys have not liked the stream, please do so. It does really help the channel. Please do hit the subscribe button if you've not done so as well. It does really help. And please share this channel to as many people as you can. All of that helps too. But that will wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are legendary for the end of this stream. And as always, I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everyone.